We've had some major landslides in this state in the last decade, a massive one not all that far from here in the Nile Valley that blocked the Natchez River. Then there was America's most deadly, the Oso landslide in 2014. This involves moving large blocks, and you can see the crack across this valley. Now we're going to introduce you to a man who was among the first to see it after it started.
When I first saw it, the fractures that we can see now were very shallow. And in fact, I thought originally that maybe it was just the soil on top of the rock. But then we realized, well, no, they're going down a little deeper, so there was something else going on.
That was early October. Washington State University professor and geologist Stephen Rydell called in by friends who lived in the area to take a look. These pictures taken by another Steve Mack, by drone more than a week ago, showing those cracks are now a lot bigger. So what's going on? Think of his hands like big blocks of volcanic rock called basalt.
So we have the perfect situation for a slide. We don't have two lava flows locking together. We have a nice Crisco band between them. And so that sediment is mainly sands and silts and some clays. And if it starts getting wet, it starts making a perfect slide plane.
Not all slides are the same, and their sizes vary widely. The 2014 Oso slide was the worst in U.S. history because of the death toll, 43. 10 million cubic yards of sloppy wet sand and soil shot across the valley at the speed of a semi-truck, obliterating everything. The 2009 Nile Valley slide didn't kill anybody, but released 4 times as much material, 40 million cubic yards, and the bulk of it took more than 24 hours to move. The expectations for Rattlesnake Ridge, smaller, 4 million cubic yards, less than half of Oso. That's still a lot of earth on the move and is already moving at the rate of about 2.5 inches per day.
These basalt flows are big blocks, and that's why when you start thinking about the mode of sliding, it's not going to be like the Oso slide where it just slips out and flows out into an area. This is going to be probably a slow creep. And what's going to happen probably over time is it'll just move slowly downhill.
This slow-moving landslide is being monitored very carefully with precision instruments, and any major change will trigger a reaction, including the shutdown of the highway. In Union Gap, Glenn Farley, King 5 News.